Baseball. It's The Show, and it comes your way next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And stepping in, Javier Baez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field.
First pitch, 111.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Fouled off. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there, 3-1. We're just underway here in Denver. Base hit into right center.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in at 262 on the year, 18 homers, and 51 runs batted in. A 1 pitch on its way. Aye. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 15 long balls and 37 RBIs. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 16.
So now here is Jake Marisnick looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hit down the line at first. Here's the 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, here is Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back easily. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's Sogard for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Batting fourth.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The numbers on the year, 272, 6 home runs, and 48 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a line drive. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Into the box now, Jonathan Daza, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. One and 0. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Eric Sogard. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Daza is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting seventh.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 46 driven in. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. He swings and lines it to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So stepping in is Javier Baez, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he's way off balance with the swing there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Peterson, a leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jock Fuentes.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Fuentes is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
On the move is Hayward. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, the center fielder.
In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Here's the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the count will be full. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on the way. Fastball just missed above the zone.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
No balls and 1 strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Pitch on the way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. 1 out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
1 out, runner at first, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch.
Whoa, that count.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, German Marquez.
Rockies, the pitcher, German.
First delivery to him. Pops this one up. Rizzo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he fouls this one off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Trevor Story waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Grounded to 3rd. Bryant's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in next, Garrett Hampson. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they're up 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Eric Sogard.
First pitch on the way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Blackman looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 46 driven in. Now the 1-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
The 2-2 Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at two players making some noise in the upper minors. Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He singled in his first AB. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate is C.J. Cron. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number
Here's
19.
Charlie Blackmon now. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
And now in the box, Jonathan Daza. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball. Ball. That pitch is out.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Baez will head for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. A strike, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Still only one out in the inning. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Coors Field. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Rockies.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Digging in next, Josh Fuentes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Ryan.
And now, Ryan McMahon. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. Reined in. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. From the stretch, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Score holds. It's 3-1. Yency Almonte takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Eric Sogard. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he fouls this one off. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Jock Peterson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery down the first baseline, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now back, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Next, it'll be Jason Hayward, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on the way.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the dive. Takes it himself, and he got him.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Blackman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Rockies 1. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Now to bat, Garrett Hampson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Sogard makes a barehanded play. Wow.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Crone.
Here's C.J. Crone now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Wilson Contreras will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Up next to the Cubs.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Full count, 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Ulysses Chassin is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Into the box, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Bryant, the runner at third. Rizzo is over at second with one down in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0 pitch on its way. In there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So now into the box is Eric Sogard. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies 1. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Digging in will be Jonathan Daza. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
At the plate now, Dom Nunez. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down here 5-1. Ready to begin the eighth, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First offering.
Nope, outside.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Grounded to short. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McMahon gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're up 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
The windup and the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. He's fallen behind now 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 43, Jolie.
Elias Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Ninth inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 5-1. Carlos Estevez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Wilson Contreras gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Daza is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. A ball and a strike now to Bryant.
Yep, that ball went out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Pulled hard down the line in left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, a little bouncer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And it's fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Eric Sogard. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Pedro Strop will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So striding in to start the 9th is Trevor Story, and they could use a spark from him here.
Trevor Story.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Baez has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
Now to the plate, C.J. Cron. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hampson, base runner at first with 1 out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Left side. There's Sogard for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Chicago wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Kyle Hendricks records his 14th winning decision of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. German Marquez takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that will wrap things up.